we lost a lot of our relationship, beautiful relationship, since we react. So when I say what is reaction? Reaction means, hey, you say like that, let me also take care of you. I will take care of you, whatever, maybe like that. So let me come back to the point. So let's talk about body. So I remember one situation when I went to my village. We were having a marriage ceremony. One person is just sitting next to me. He was eating left and right, left and right. I was just looked at him. Are you from which part of side? Are you from bride or bridegroom? He said, I am from other part of the village. So what he wants to do is like people are so, some people are, I'm not talking about everybody. Some people are so crave, okay, I want to eat, I want to eat. And they forget everything. That is not the case. If we don't take care of the body, it's nothing but droha to our body. Abusing our body is the first thing, worst thing we can do it for ourselves. And also some people, they ask me, hey, what I can do to lose my weight? You can do lose my weight, even Paneerselvam Mayas, mudras, so many techniques are available. I gave one simple technique, just take one time morning, your breakfast should be Prana Shakti breakfast. Prana Shakti breakfast means we have to eat something which is prana into it, like a vegetable or fruits or something. And he said, he asked me, can I eat before my breakfast or after my breakfast? That is not the case. Because this is my experience. Past 2.5 years, my morning breakfast is nothing but just prana shakti food. It could be a green smoothie or fruits or some vegetable. So I see the tremendous help in terms of losing the weight and craving for food and craving for many things. So this is one more tips there, one more input I like to give. Let's come to the mind and emotional component part of it. This is so tricky. Everybody is experiencing different way. So mind, there are two things we need to really understand. Mind says, I like this or I don't like this. And the emotional component says it always thinks a lot. Like it calculates, it does its own permutation combination and it gives something. So how it works, for example, we have a Honda car and we see a BMW or Lexus. And of course, in this country, we can buy any car. And we do, so the main thing is, so the mind and intelligence, it works in a way, we have to understand what is good and what is bad. How it comes means, again, we have to work on these three layers, body, mind and emotion. For example, so when there is a, so how this emotion thing works? So I like to say one more story. Like one of my mentor, so he had a disciple. So the disciple wanted to get married. What happens is, he wanted to have a girl like his mother. So mother also, she's very particular, I want to have my daughter-in-law like me. So they found, and initially my mentor told him, okay, you just make sure that whatever your mother has few qualities, just tell her that girl, and just modification, little bit modification, so that your mother will like that girl too. So they did it, and they are happy, and he came and told my mentor, so no problem, everything is all set, go, we are going to see the girl now, and everything will be all right, I'll give you the invitation, marriage invitation. After 2-3 weeks, my mentor was waiting, nothing has happened. Finally he called, out of his mercy, out of his the real love to that disciple. So he called, and what happened? And he said, yeah, we all went. My father, moment he saw that girl, no. Why? Everybody asked, no, she looks like your mother. I don't want you to suffer like your mother, because I've been suffering for 25 years with my mother, with your mother like that. So why the story is very simple. We have to make sure that we have to keep that openness. We have so many memories in your life. We had gone through so many incidences, whoever came into our life. So what we have to do is, we have to make sure that something happens. How do we? There is a thought, and there is an emotional component into it. So we have to make sure that we have to separate it. We shouldn't get together. That means we will react. So we have to make that as a situation given to us, and then based on everything in our life, we have to make that as a situation and treat it as a situation. Don't get into an emotional aspect of it, and you have to split that thought and emotions. If more and more we do like that, then the whole thing you can start seeing it like you and your thoughts, your bunch of thoughts. Mind is nothing but bunch of thoughts. Just if I do like this, the sound is going away. Can you catch the sound? Like a veena, for example. Twang. Anyone can catch the sound? Likewise, mind works. We can't control the mind. Trust me, I can answer this question anytime. We never ever control the mind. All we can do is understand the mind. That means we have to make sure that action and reaction has to happen. So, how to do that? I can tell you few tips how to do this. The first thing is one can do yoga or meditation and whatever you can. If you are in completely tuned with bhakti yoga, just do it at 100%. And second thing is try to have a checklist for you. Every 30 minutes you have to ask yourself, am I in the right track? Like, am I in the depression or am I in the peace of mind? Am I in the which level? And make sure that whatever you do it for 48 days. So yoga, meditation are two pillars for a person to establish mind, body, emotion balancing. Mind, body, emotions synchronization. Nothing can be done. If you do that, then you will start seeing it. Okay, there is something going between you and your mind itself. Then you will start understanding it. Why I'm getting this? Why I'm getting that like that? So likewise, we can keep on go and then have this checklist. Make sure that yoga and meditation do it for 48 days. And why 48 days? One mandala, it has to infuse in your system. That means we have to do continuously, make sure that will become a part of it. We do so many things to make an habit for our life, but we don't take care of the main things which has to be implemented right away in our life. So do all these things and do some nice food, which is prana shakti based food. That helps a lot for the body level. So for again body level yoga helps, and mind level yoga helps too, and meditation also helps. So we can do and try to do so. So one thing I can say end of this whole thing. So we have to take care of all these three, and also we have to really do our self introspection. Where am I? For from here today I'm starting this to explore the treasure. So let me come back to the treasure again. So the treasure is nothing but the happiness is end of the day is not outside. It's inside us. So then that happiness we will come to know one more and more when we stop reacting to a situation. When we stop reacting to the situation means we will act. That means what has to be done in the situation. Then we will reach in that level. That is the starting point of this treasure, starting point of that real treasure, which is nothing there in outside, but is there in inside. Once we establish inside, we will start seeing the same treasure in everywhere. That is the moment a human being will treat other human being like a divine being. Oh, he is also other being who is really longing for everything. Then the whole thing will become solved. We will solve the depression. We will solve all kind of fightings, all kind of ego issues. Everything will be out. And that is the new beginning now for everybody. So one last thing, it is there within you. Everything is within there you. And please make sure that make it as a commitment. The happiness is not outside, it is inside. We have to just go in. Unnai Ariyanum. That is called Tamil. That is what I just talk about those subjects in. It's called Unnai Arindal. We have to know yourself. We have to go. Just turn yourself inside. Then whole treasure will reveal to you. Trust my friend, this is my own experience. And once again, my thanks to everyone. And thank you for coming for this beautiful event. Thank you.